Alright, welcome back to... Well, I started that one right, but let's play Final Fantasy VII. Where we're... I pressed the wrong button there, apologies. We're in the town of Calm. We're supposed to meet up with Tifa and Aerith. This must be Calm. Yeah, get yourselves in. I've got some shopping to do first. Anything... Why did you say listen to me, followed by got anything interesting to say? Like, dude, you start the conversation. Well, we can rob a few of these houses. You're full of it, love. Full of love for the Shinra. I can't remember how many rooms there actually is to rob in this town. There is one in particular I'm looking for to rob. I need to stop saying to rob, to be honest, but that's essentially what we are doing. Hey, I found your dog, dude. Who cares if Midgar's got trouble? You locked your dog in a cupboard, my guy. Ah, I think this is the Calm Traveller's house, actually. Well, we'll take this, we'll take that ether. That's ether. Before we skedaddle on out of his house as well. To the next house. I believe this is the house we want. Suspicious guy in a black cloak carrying a big sword. Sounds like a friend. But up here we have the Peacemaker, which is a gun. And not the type of gun Barrett can use neither, so we're going to be holding on to that for quite some time, actually. And I say quite some time, I mean a very long time. Let's go have a check on them upstairs, see what's going on up here. We'll take the guard source, they don't need that. If I'm the one out there saving the world, or attempting to, I need the sources, not them. Yeah, you've got to do your civic duty, you've got to donate to the World Savers Fund here. Before we go up to the shop, so we've got one last house to go in now. I feel that Shinra makes it true. Oh yeah, obviously as long as we're using the power they give us, we can't say anything. Oh, this is the Calm Traveller. Yeah, this one's the Calm Traveller, not the last one that I was on about. Last one I was on about was just an old dude that locks his dog in a cupboard. But we'll go to the shop here. The Bottle, the Camelot, and the Iron Arms. Apparently. This is the item store. Do you sell anything even remotely useful? You'll get used to that. I don't like having things on even numbers. I like even numbers. Well, not even numbers, I have about 5 tenths, but like rounded, you know, flat numbers. So at the Materia shop here, we can get some new Materia. I wanted 1 heal, but we've got 2. I'll take 1 poison. So heal is your Poisona, and that I can't even sell it because like it's not worth anything. Same as the Earth, but you know we've got 2 heals. That was an accidental misclick. Now the weapon shop, the only thing upgrading here is the Mithril Claw for Tifa, but I don't want a Mithril Claw. Because everything else is just actively worse. But we're not going to buy a Mithril Claw because I have a better idea. Before long, Tifa will be getting a free upgrade. Mr. Cloud, your party is awaiting you on the 2nd floor of the hotel. I'm not late. How dare you call me late, Aerith? Can't reach it. Can't reach it. Nope, still can't reach it. Yeah, you just do that enough times and it will eventually fall down and you get a Mega Elixir, which is definitely part of the Too Good To Use club. 100%. The elixir might get used, but it's very few and far between. So now we're going to get the story on Sephiroth. You know, that always confuses me, because even knowing what I know about the flashback and Crisis Core and stuff, Even another unnamed character we haven't met yet didn't go on multiple missions with Sephiroth. They went on one. It was 5 years ago. I was 16. I was but a wee lad. I was all excited. I talked to the regular Shinra grunts. I got motion sickness, car sickness, motion sickness. Everything okay, Don? God, Cloud, just calm down. I've still got the hard edge on my back, even though technically at this point in time I'd have a Buster Sword. But, you know, we're going to rock with the hard edge. Oh, tell us more about the mission, good Sir Sephiroth. Good Sir Sephiroth. Yeah, my hopes of killing random people and soldiers in a far-off country ended. Because the war was over by the time I was a man. Not even a man, he's 16, he's a child. He's a child! The spells of the creatures neutralized the reactor. Oh, you know. Nibelheim. Oh. Cloud's hometown. That sounds like that's all monster. Ah. Great mind, Sephiroth. Now these battles here are just a way for Sephiroth to show off. As you're going to find out. As Cloud does no damage and gets one-tapped. I mean, look at that power. He just puts down a dragon all by himself. Like, yeah, we can tell. When the Cloud came in, he probably just sheath. Sephiroth probably just wielded Cloud as a secondary sword if he ever needed him. I don't think Cloud was ever very useful for anything. How does it feel? The first time back? Indubitably. Yeah, you don't got no parents? No hometown? Your father is a madman. No? I want to know, was it Genova or Hojo that had the brilliant, beautiful, flowing locks of hair that Sephiroth had? Well, here we are at Nibelheim. Can't even access the menu yet. We'll do what we always do. Shall we practice? Practice what? Oh, you pause. How did it go? Yeah, look at that. That's Cloud's pose. It's even got the one on the side copying it. I really don't want to be in Soldier. Just sit tight, man. Just stick with it, bub. Mako, you can smell it, can you? I know Mako had a scent. Isn't that the name of Sephiroth's mother? Yeah, it was the headless thing. His dad was a sick man. Yeah, Bart, save all questions until after the speech. Come on. Oh yeah, childhood friends. Tifa should be here. But come out because of the monsters. Well, so we're not leaving till dawn. Having an early night, eh? Oh, we only need one lookout. Surely we need two lookouts, don't we? With all the dangerous monsters. Gore. If there's a family and friends. Take my picture. Ouch. How come you're nervous? Man, stop being a Willy Wolf there. So whose house is this? This is just some random house. It's you, Cloud. Shinra. Chinra. Soldier. Salsa. Of course I am. I am Cloud, soldier extraordinaire. Nobody ever tell you I was the star of Soldier? So this is the big house. Oh, we in Tifa's house. Now you want to come to Tifa's house. There is a reason we're here. Hey, go through the door. No, Mum and Dad's bedroom here. Hey, get. I swear to God, sometimes my analog stick does not want to work. But I refuse to auto walk everywhere. Received the orthopedic underwear. That's it, give them a Cloud. It's true. I'm sorry, Tifa. It's not true. Yeah, I jammed on it. Now you want to hit yeah, I jammed on it. And if I give us a moment, I'll get out me notes here that I want buried away. Because I have the piano score written down. God forbid I ever remembered. I apologise about the quick squeaky keyboard draw. I am desperate in need of a new desk and it will happen at some point eventually. So, for Tifa's piano, it tells you the keys there. And what we are going to play is this. And that's it. I mean, there is a way I think you can press all the keys together. See if I can do it. No. Okay. But yeah, you want to choose to jam on it, and you want to play the keys. I'll leave the notes in the video description for what you want to play, because it is important for later on. Because we will be jamming on that guitar. Okay, I'll tell you about my family. Oh, typical JRPG protagonist, no doubt. Yeah, I saw my mom, but she died. So that's all there is to that story, guys. Thanks for bringing up that from me past. You're so kind. You know, who needs enemies with friends like yous? Just drag up the fact that my mom died a couple of years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. Oh my God, Cloud! Welcome home, Bonnie lad. My wee Bonnie Heather. And that keyboard drop put away. I do apologise about that. Hey, Mom. Yeah, take a look at me. I mean, if he was 16 when he came back, right? This was 5 years ago, which makes Cloud 21 at the moment. He can't have been gone from his hometown for long because he was telling Tifa he was leaving at 16 to join Soldier. Cloud must have rose through the ranks quicker than anybody I've ever met. My, how you've grown. And I think we've already been through this scene, I'm pretty sure, actually. A lot of temptations in the city. Yeah. A lot of alcohol in the city, Cloud. Terrorist groups. Cloud. Are you eating right? Nope, I'm eating left. We eating left, baby. What the heck? Cloud? You know Cloud? Yeah, this is Cloud's memory's just getting a bit fuzzy here. Well, stop making me remember about my family. About my poor dead mother that I've never mentioned yet. And who is this lovely fellow? Look at him. Zangan. You can tell he's cool because he's got a cape. He's teaching. Oh, this is one that taught Tifa. Yeah, well, I mean, she has a chance to be a powerful fighter. Well, good luck. That's what you need, Cloud. How's the town, man? 12 months. What? 12 months? So the reactor killed all the trees. It took 12 months to get somebody out here to deal with the monster problem. That's insane, to be honest. We're not short one bed, man. Don't worry, my guy. I have my own house. I'll go sleep in my own bed. Sephiroth. Let's get some sleep. There's nothing else to do in the town. I mean, the only important part really is making sure you play on Tifa's piano and say, yeah, you jammed on it, and then play the right song for something much later in the game. Who's our guide? It's Tifa! Look at her in a little cowboy hat and that. I'm okay, Dad. See, surely Cloud should know something's up here because Tifa hasn't even said hello, Cloud, or said his name yet. Like, at all. Cloud's name has not been mentioned by Tifa. Let me take one picture for a momento. Momento. Come on, Sephiroth, get a picture. Come on, dude, you know you want now. Get that lovely hair in with this picture. Chesney. With cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese. Hell yeah, dude. Get that developed so we can see how cool Sephiroth looks. And here we are at Mount Nibel, Mount Nibel. Now the reactor pipe looks a bit wobbly. The Cold Mountain Hill looks very wobbly, and these mountains look a bit tree and a bit spiky, like. Looks a bit barren death. If I do say so myself. Sephiroth walks like he's angry all the time. But here we can have a look at equipment. Cloud has a Buster Sword and an Iron Bangle with a Power Wrist. Whereas Sephiroth has a Massive Moon here with 99 attack. A gold armlet giving him 46 defense and a tough ring for an extra 50 Vit and Spirit. I mean, look at the stats, man. Cloud stats compared to Sephiroth. Look at Sephiroth's stats. It's on 177 attack with 167 defense. The man's a machine. Now, Materia we can't do anything about. You can't take it off. But Cloud does have the preempt Materia. Whereas Sephiroth here has a Master Revive, Master Restore, Master Earth, with a Master All, Master Fire, another Master All with a Master Light, and another Master All and a Master Ice. So Sephiroth will be, if we get, I'm hoping to get into some random battles here, because honestly, Sephiroth's just an absolute powerhouse. The bridge! I mean, look how cool Sephiroth is. Tifa falls. Cloud's on his belly. Sephiroth's just standing there like he's skating down a half pipe. It's like he's about to drop into a ball. Sephiroth just doesn't care. How are we meant to get back here though? The only bridge is broken. See, look, he just stamps everywhere angrily. Everyone seems alright. Oh, it's alright. Cave's like an ant farm. Oh, well, that other dude's obviously dead. Unfortunately, you can't look at limits. No matter what happens, Sephiroth's limit gauge will never fill. We're doing some new enemies here that Sonic Speeds. that we don't even get a chance to do anything to because Sephi is just going to absolutely obliterate them. This is the hero of Wutai, the strongest soldier to have ever lived. And he's proven it today. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. Ah, it's Mako energy. So it's no Jack Skeleton? No? Whee! Just go straight out. There's nothing to find here. I mean, this is a flashback. You know, anything you find in the past you can't take forward to the future. So like Clouds will turn around and, oh yeah, I forgot I picked up this and that earlier when I was at Mountain Nibel. What's this? Miracle of nature. It's so pretty. Miss Tifa just walks over to it. Yeah, the fountain will dry up too. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, so this is materia being made. Yeah, why is materia that you use magic? Clouds obviously skipped basic training. Oh, so that's what it is. We just call for the power of the planet. Then Tifa's so embarrassed. Sure. Well, fair enough. But who was that brilliant man? By any chance? That's a Gast? Oh, Hojo. Well, we've met Hojo. And I believe we've seen Professor Gast's name mentioned in the Maze libraries when we were doing his little puzzle. Yeah, so magic comes from the ancients. We use materia and we tap into their power. It allows us to call forth things from the planet. I guess. Why does this Mako Tower look like a lighthouse? Why does this reactor look like a lighthouse? Surely there's no boats here or aeroplanes. Only authorized people. Yo, die here with our only surviving guard. Yeah, Tifa, we'll take good care. Don't worry, man. We've got a hot drinks dispenser, and we'll whack out a fire and make some s'mores. Bake a little sourdough, you know. Yeah. Yo, Sephiroth, we're vibrating. Let's go. Where is Sephiroth? There he is. At the top, this is Genova. Why do you want to open Genova, dude? It's your mum. Really? Like, why did they send 2 soldiers to do this? Would it not have made more sense to send, I don't know, engineers with an armed escort? And they do it to Snake Island when the lighthouse needs fixing. Well, that's Professor Ghastly mentioned. Professor Ghastly. It becomes materia. Well done, Cloud. You paid attention to what Sephiroth told you 5 minutes ago. What did he put in? Is it a tree? Who? Is it a tree? It is a tree! Look at that. Hojo's trying to make X-Death. He obviously wasn't happy with the Dawn Warriors beat him in 5. I thought they showered with Mako. I'm sure that... Don't they say before that they're infused, not showered? But you know, some kind of monster. Mutated living organisms. So, are they trees? See, it's Cloud's fault. Cloud's fault, Sephiroth went loony. I'm just going to let Sephiroth's little grunting noises play there. So I really wasn't expecting that. Like I said, I don't use Echo S for voices. But I really wasn't expecting that. Yeah, man, you're different because people would normally have to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds to get hair like yours. Like, come on, man. Your hair is beautiful, Sephiroth. Oh, one's escaping. But also not getting very far. I don't think anything ever actually comes of this. I think we ever fight any Mako-infused monsters at any point in this game. Or are you a dancer, Sephiroth? Are you a dancer? Oh yeah, I mean, big evil corporations suck on the planet dry. Why wouldn't they make monsters? Barrett, be quiet. I like you, but like, be quiet. See, so see, Red's the normal one. Even he's just said, the more macro reactors that's been made, the more monsters have appeared. So, does that mean before macro reactors were a thing, all these monsters we're fighting were just normal, like normal animals? The Shinra Mansion. I mean, yeah, going off what Red 13 said, obviously the more macro reactors that were built, suddenly the higher the monster population became. So does that mean that, you know, the Moos, they were just regular gophers? And they were mutated by the macro reactors? I mean, the custom straight was out before, they were just robots. Then the leprechauns and the alpha dunks, were they just regular old boys that eventually became mutated? Oh, there's a safe in here. I mean, with nothing to do with that later on. Oh look. Oh, the other Shinra guard survived. Honestly, playing this without the select button pressed the first time I played the game, I struggled massively to find this doorway. I'm not even gonna lie. And then down we go. Down the steps we go, and into the tunnel full of skulls. Door with some coffins in, with more skeletons. What was Shinra doing in here? Apparently dead organism. That's Sephiroth's reading. Ah, there we go. He's reading on Professor Gast's research. Sephiroth likes to study. He's a bookworm. The greatest hero of soldier. The hero of the war with Wutai. And he enjoys reading. Obviously there's nothing wrong with enjoying reading. Just why you wouldn't watch the Rambo films and then, you know, get to the end of it and find out that John Rambo, in his spare time, likes to sit there and read like the Lord of the Rings or the Harry Potters, or read them on different sciences. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm very surprised if Sylvester Stallone can even read, to be fair. Continue to read as if possessed by something. I mean, man, Sephiroth's putting in the work there trying to figure out You know, was he created or not? I mean, that bed Cloud sleeping in there is actually huge. Like, I'd say it heals us, but Sephiroth killed everything, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to take a quick little 2-second pause here. Uno momento, pop of us. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. I had to go get myself a quick little drink there. And we're back, and it doesn't directly tell you, but like, where else are you going to go apart from go look for Sephiroth? Seems different. Oh, he hasn't cut his hair, has he? We haven't got Ever Crisis Sephiroth here. I did play Ever Crisis. I played, what was it, First Soldier, the Battle Royale one they had. First Soldier wasn't out clever. Ever Crisis I didn't mind. I didn't mind Ever Crisis. But it was just replaying the story of, well, Final Fantasy VII. Which, I'll be honest with you, I've played more than enough at this point. Right up. What? Cloud's only ever been faithful to Shinra. Oh. Sephiroth was an itinerant. I don't know what that word means. We are going to hold fire here 5 minutes while I Google that word, because I'll be honest with you, I am really bad. Itinerant. Oh, they travelled from place to place. They were a travelling people. Fair enough. The promised land and supreme happiness. Right. Yeah, but does that not mean that Cloud's ancestors are the Cetra? So surely if the Cetra travelled place to place to place, right? And he said that some of them decided to not want to travel anymore. Does that not make Cloud's ancestors Cetra? An ancient name Genova. And the geological stratum, the Genova project. Yes, yes. So Sephiroth's got the power of the ancients. But they all had really big swords and absolutely beautiful hair. Professor Gast. Professor Gast. Sephiroth? With your baby blues? I'm going to see my mother. Sephiroth really is a mama's boy. I'm sorry to all the Sephiroth lovers. I love Sephiroth's design. I love his hair. But honestly, Kefka from 6, you're not beating Kefka. I absolutely love Kefka. Ultimatia's cool, but like, she's not Sephiroth cool. And we don't bother talking about any villain before 6 because, let's be honest, Evil Tree, Brother, Evil Clouds, Evil Dictator turned Demon, Devil, and what? Time Traveler clad in black. Well, check this out. Huh. On Zangan. Sephiroth. That's a very small house. But if you noticed, from when we first arrived at Nibelheim, that is Cloud's mom's house. Terrible. This is too terrible. You set everything on fire. As he just proceeds to just absolutely obliterate everybody. The cutscene that made Sephiroth. There it is. The cutscene that really makes Sephiroth's sword seem so much longer than you ever see. Like, look at that. His sword's as long as his body. It's no wonder everyone was scared of him. Like, the man swung a massive sword. It's bigger than Cloud's sword. My Schwartz is bigger than yours. You have the Schwartz. My Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz. But thankfully it teleports us to the reactor so I don't actually have to walk into it, which is always... It's always nice. It's always a blessing, that. And we got a little Tifa down here. Pa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep. Papa, don't preach. Did Sephiroth do this to you? And this is where Tifa's undying hatred of everything comes from. The fact that Sephiroth, well, I'd say killed the dad, but like, let's be honest. He burned down a town, then killed the dad. Mother, I'm here, Mother. Is he Norman Bates? And we finally found Sephiroth's true calling. It's a tour of a motel. Boom. Boink. Boink. Tifa took a huge bounce there. Huge bounce. Pick Tifa up first. There's a good lad. See, this is the only time Tifa acknowledges that it's Cloud. He kept his promise. He came his promise. His promise. He came when she was in trouble. Don't worry. His Tifa senses were tingling. For a different reason this time. And now we get to enjoy this. I've always enjoyed this little scene coming up. Sephiroth. How could you do it, man? I thought we were bros. You saved my life from everything else. They come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become ruler of this planet. I always have imagined just with Sephiroth saying Mother so often that's how he talks. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. Yeah, I don't know why I've always imagined that's how Sephiroth talks, but that's how I've always had it pinned for some reason in my head. Whoosh! See, I always wondered what that was that Sephiroth rips off the front of that. Because that thing bled. So what was actually in that? And there's Genova. Eye nipple and everything. But seriously though, what was in that metal pod that he ripped off? So obviously it was connected up to everything there. So is it what was just keeping Genova alive? Was it like is it a giant metal IV bag? You took the planet from me, Cloud. Cloud's sword is tiny in comparison here. Like, absolutely minute. Time for an epic showdown of epilepsy. But no. Cloud just cocktailed us with a fight. Yeah, no, Cloud, you couldn't have killed him. Obviously, Shinra owns a newspaper. Obviously. Can't believe anything in the newspaper. Yeah, Cloud, why didn't Sephiroth kill you? That one was pretty straightforward. Yeah, does Sephiroth go back for the rest of his mother? 5 years after taking her head? Barry gets so angry. Barry's not here to think, he's just here to act. Right, let's move it, dude. Let's go! Oh, brother. This guy stinks! Cloud. Well, Tifa. Yeah, thought you were dead, to be honest. I'm surprised Tifa managed to survive Sephiroth as well. Out of an entire village, only 2 survived. Like, interesting, eh? What a fascinating story. See, I've always had pinned right that Red 13 knows there's something up with Cloud's story. Given off, obviously, where Cosmo Canyon is, Red's home to Nibelheim. But I glossed over it there. We've got the PHS system now. So what the PHS system will allow us to do is it allows us to sub in party members. I want to give Earth to Cloud and heal to Barret. An extra heal I don't even want, I just can't sell it. And I'm going to say it right, like, why don't you have cover? Huh. I suppose it doesn't make much difference at the moment. I've got another sense on the go. Yeah, we've got another sense on the go. So I'll drop that cover. I'll drop that sense. We've got another sense on the go. I do tend to buy one of every Materia. And it's at this point we are supposed to go down to this lovely little chocobo farm down here. And get told about, you know, how to capture a chocobo so we can cross the marsh. Now, the only downside to that, though, is, well, I have to catch a chocobo. But what if I don't want to catch a chocobo quite yet? What if, one, I want to buy some different grains because the mimic grains, whereas they are good for certain things, I don't think they actually keep the chocobo there for very long. Definitely think there's better greens for that, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll tell you what we'll do while we're here though. We'll have a look at Quake before we pop off a Materia magic. No enemy skills to learn in this episode. Okay, not sure. Maybe there's enemy skills to learn in this episode. I don't think there's going to be. I don't think I've got time for the one I want to learn. But I could be wrong. I don't think I have time. I ain't got the right party, to be fair. I tell you what we're going to do here, actually. We are going to use the PHS system, and we're going to get Aerith. Now, Aerith is very, very important for what I want to do here. I want to exchange materials with Barret and Aerith. Elemental Fire is a must in our armor. We're going to get rid of Heal, Chalk Mob. Restore all we'll keep, and we're going to keep Sense. Everything else is an absolute waste. Everyone's going in the back row. And Aerith needs to be Sadness. So we need to use a Tranquilizer on Aerith. Yeah, that looks good. So. Actually, hang on. Aerith also needs the enemy skill Materia. So we'll give Chopmog to Red for now. Now what I'm doing here, it can work and it can work. It's slightly lower levels, not much lower levels, but slightly lower levels can also work. The only requirement is Aerith's limit gauge being filled, as well as the elemental fire Materia. I think you can do this as low as level 14. For some reason my levels are just a wee bit higher. Probably because of that ether farming, to be honest with you, but it just makes levels harder to get for me. By the point my levels start going up well above, like into the 20s, anybody else's would be. So that is our target over there. That is a giant snake. So first things first, absolutely make sure you are fully healed. We are going to save. No, we are not going to save yet. There's one more thing on Aerith I want to give her, which is the talisman. We want Aerith's spirit to be as high as possible. The higher her spirit, as any Final Fantasy game goes, the higher your spirit, the less damage you take from magic. I don't need that save anymore. So, not a random encounter against a couple of level cons. That is not what I was after, because now I'm going to have to re-heal. I don't want to have to re-heal, because that's just more. I mean, it's only potions, I suppose. I'll be restocking on potions at some point. Might as well use them while they're still slightly useful, I suppose. But I think I've got time here to actually learn the enemy skill. Oh, we've got a high potion there. To learn the enemy skill that I want. So we're going to step straight out onto this lovely little swamp here, which will bring forward Big Snaky Boy. So this is Big Snake. This is the Midgar Zolom. This is why I went out of my way to get 2 Deadly Wastes. Now Aerith, absolutely keep Aerith's health full. She's there to heal, but it's more important that her health stays full. We are trying to deal as much damage as possible to this dude. If we can get him poisoned, then fantastic, because that works even better. And honestly, I do want to get sense on him, which I think Aerith's got. She has, so let's get a sense on the Midgar Zolom. Let's try and get a cheeky little poison here. We're going to get it? No. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's got to be healed. Unfortunately, we cannot not let Aerith get healed. Aerith's health fall too low. Like I say, this is 4,000 health, which is why I want to get poison on him. It is why I was hoping that my bios, especially with the Deadly Waste, we're going to go through. They do deal some tremendous damage. The other allies' health, whereas yes, I'd wish they weren't taking as much damage as they are, I'm not as concerned about. Oh, there we go. So got the poison on him. What you got down? 2,900. So at some point, this dude is just going to be like, nah, get bent, I'm going to knock one of your allies out of battle. And it generally goes off the last one to hit him gets knocked out. But we're just going to keep hitting him with the quakes. Limits if you've got him as long as it's not Aerith. Aerith actually gets to heal us here. As long as it's not Aerith that's hitting with the limit, it's absolutely fine. And now I do want to try and keep Aerith's turn fully up. So I think I'm going to go down to just Cloud Attacker at the moment. I haven't much choice really, because he's ejecting Red 13. So even if this does go wrong and you do die, thankfully Red is there to sort of help us. This is what we're after. So this is Beta. Or Beta, depending on your pronunciation. I'm hoping Aaron's going to survive this at 429. But we are going to use her limit. Healing will just. I just survived her. Oh, Christ almighty. So we're going to use Healing Wind to cut in, or else he follows that up straight away with a physical attack. Now the joys of having a sadness on her is she's not taking as much physical damage, and we can counter with a beta of our own, due to the fact it is an enemy skill for the kill. Now, you're not meant to fight this snake at this point in time, nor are you meant to get beta at this point in time. I mean, the XP and the AP is useless, and we're going to back straight up out of there so we can get Cloud revived. I mean, honestly, I'm probably just going to go to the inn over the road. But if you go down to our Materia now, our enemy skill, we now have Beta, which is honestly one of the best spells. It's an AoE fire elemental attack. That, yes, it's a little bit pricier. We'll see, we can probably get it off here. Because Hayden has a little summoning, so we'll have a look at it properly. So it's 35 MP compared to Matcha Magic's 8. And obviously if the enemy isn't weak to fire, or if it absorbs fire or resists fire, then it's not going to do as much. But this beta spell against 3 leprechauns is going to deal 1100 each. Now this is going to be an AoE spell that is going to carry us for quite some time. Obviously, only one person can have enemy skill, but I think it's worth. You still haven't got your second level one, have you? No. There's going to be a change in the party again after this heal, I think. Looking for an in, yeah. 100 gil a night, fair enough. Just heal us up after fighting that snake, my dude. Heal me up. That snake was not a pretty fight. I see, obviously, you save before you do it, just so you can reload the save. You don't have to like burn your items or your MP. But the Midgar Zolom is guaranteed to knock one ally out of battle. So regardless of whether everyone else dies or not, that one ally surviving will then heal you. I just want, give me, I don't know, not that many. 20 Gasal grains, I guess. Get them a range. And let's just put these to the top for now. Can I bring up my Mimets as well though? For now, just because, well, catching a chocobo in the ages. Does somebody still have a chocobo lure on? They have. And I'll let's take everyone out of the battle row now. The battle row is just there just to reduce the damage that we put from the Midgar Zolom's physical attacks. We're going to take a small cut here. And then we're back after that small cut. All I've done is walk out of the chocobo ranch there, and I have reorganised my party for what I want for the Mithril Caverns coming up for the next episode. And the only thing I really want here is Tifa. I mean, yes, I'm losing damage, I'm losing Materia slots. Currently no one has the enemy skill equipped, but I am patiently looking at that at the moment, trying to figure that out. And I suppose after we've got the chocobo, we'll probably go to Cloud. Actually, no, we're gonna keep that on Tifa, and after we've got the chocobo, we'll put heal on Cloud or something. But yeah, this is going to be it for today, guys. If you've enjoyed what you're saying, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know if you tried the Midgar Zolom. Let us know how you get on with it. But for now, this is Daddy Gladdy signing out. Have a good day.